Welcome.
Welcome, Andrea. Hi, good to see you.
Nice to have you. Have a seat.
So, how are you?
Nervous, but fine.
You don't have to be nervous. You know that place already. You've been up here in the panel discussion, which was very successful. We got the success
Thank you, Chris.
proven via the scores.
So first off, maybe you can tell us who is IT Core exactly?
Of course. So IT Core is a system integrator that works in information technology and operational technology. We started our activities in 1980, and today we are more than 50 people based in Brescia, our headquarters, but with other 2 branches in the north of Italy. And on the IT side, we work on networking, IT infrastructure, data center, and also unified communication and collaboration, because we are wherever there is an IP address and communications between assets inside the company ecosystem. So in 2017, we brought this expertise to operational technology, and this process, this growing, started with Siemens.
And you're at the forefront with this basically in Italy, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
Of course. So, and the
Oh, look at that, by the way.
Oops.
Okay.
Now we get a coffee.
Okay, thank
A
you.
little espresso.
We thought that's quite necessary here. And bring
Thank you very much.
in the right
Thank
activity
you.
here. Well, you're one of the first solution partners when it comes to industrial networks in Italy. How did this partnership start?
So the partnership started during a fair in 2017. Siemens was searching a partner to complete important project in OT networking and industrial cybersecurity, and so we found ourselves. So we started the partnership program. We started to study industrial networks that are completely different from a traditional IT network. We achieved the certifications, and we became one of the first Siemens solution partners certified on industrial strength network. And today we support the industrial automation, designing, implementing, and maintaining the good network infrastructure to collect, transport, secure, and process the production data, and in according to the standard for the cybersecurity, such as IEC 62443 standard. And we have a department completely dedicated on OT networking and industrial cybersecurity, and we had mature an approach that covers all the phases of the management process. We started from consulting and design. We take care of all aspects about the deployment and the delivery of our solution, and we constantly support our customers, so with a network operations center.
So maybe you could tell us a bit about the results of the partnership you just mentioned. I know you have some great references already, right?
Yeah. The results arrived immediately between 2017 and 2018. With Siemens, we started and completed an important project for Barilla at the plant of Rubiano, completely dedicated to the production of sauces and the pesto genovese that maybe all of us should know.
Of course.
Yes. Okay. And here, in that case, Barilla needed to create a value from the production data to optimize the production. And so interconnecting IT and OT, but they started without any cybersecurity measures, any OT cybersecurity culture, and without cooperation between IT and OT department. And with one of the main vulnerabilities in OT context, that is the presence of a completely flat network. So to support Barilla, we based our solution on IEC 62443 standard, and so we created an architecture composed by the militarized zone, segmentation, segregation, centralized management for the teleservice and remote assistance. And so for this, Siemens gave us the products, because Scalance portfolio for switches and firewalls, Cinema Remote Connect for the remote accesses management, and so the project was a success because we became an official supplier for Barilla, and now we are bringing this concept to the other factories.
Great.
and Federico Tarzia, pre-sales director of IT Core, is now the main point of reference for Barilla in operational technology.
Which is great,
Yeah,
really.
absolutely.
So what does it mean to you today to do industrial cybersecurity?
For us, it means being flexible and adapting the solutions to each vertical market in according to IEC 62443 standard. And over the years, we evolved our offer, we expanded our service portfolio to operate in any industrial market, including utility industry. That is a sector with its special features, such as, for example, specific protocols, dedicated laws and directive, or different risk levels. An example of directives is the NIS directive, the European Network and Information Security Directive for critical infrastructure, that in Italy is also sponsored by ARERA, that is the regulatory authority for energy networks and environment. So we, with Emanuele Ermini, regional sales manager Ruggedcom, we could expand our service portfolio and integrate the best technologies in OT cybersecurity. And this was made possible. This was possible thanks to Siemens market vision, because that resulted in an important partnership with the leading company in IT and cybersecurity market, for example, Fortinet or Nozomi. And it is for us very, very important, because we cannot think to do cybersecurity without integrate and without collaborate. And this approach resulted in one solution, Ruggedcom, Siemens Ruggedcom solution, that incorporates into a single hardware and IDS and ADS, intrusion detection system, anomaly detection system, intrusion prevention system, and next generation firewall. And if we look at the slide behind me, we can see the photo of this solution installed in a rack of a power distribution plant. And that installation is a part of a complete and real project for the cybersecurity in a multi-utility in the north of Italy. For that project, the dialogue the dialogue with the customer started with Siemens, that collected the main requirements, that was business continuity to eliminate the probability of a plant downtime, and the compliance to the NIS directive, and finding a scalable approach to govern the entire cybersecurity measures. So we have also to consider that when we talk of utility industry, it is one of the most critical infrastructure that in a country or in a state affects people and economic activities. And the
utility industry.
Yeah.
Sector, yeah.
And the grid distribution, the power grids connect the systems of power generation, power transmission, and power distribution. And today, these systems are going modernized and under threat from nation-state attacks. And so, to respond to
can you tell us a bit about the situation, like the increase? Is there
yes, in the last year, in the latest years, this situation is growing, and so we have to do everything to secure the critical infrastructure of our countries. And so to respond to this scenario and the requirements of the customers, we adapted the IEC 62443 standard, implementing the architecture that you can see here. So we secure each substation with Siemens Ruggedcom with two apes, one ape for IDS and ADS Nozomi Guardian, and the other ape with IPS and next generation firewall. And we then secure the entire telecontrol system and supervision system, implementing in the headquarters of the customer an IDS and ADS to collect and analyze all traffic coming from the grid distribution of gas and water. That means more than 1,000 of nodes geographically distributed. And at the end, to ensure to the customer.
Those 1,000 nodes, again, are spread across...
over a wide area in the north of Italy, in the northeast of Italy, okay, in Veneto, the region in the northeast of Italy. And at the end, to ensure an easy management of this entire cybersecurity ecosystem, we had to provide to the customers a single pane of glass. A single pane of glass composed by Nozomi CMC and Fortinet FortiManager. So in this way, the customer could be autonomous in the management of the entire cybersecurity ecosystem. And a very important point was that our solution was validated by the customer through a penetration test done by another company. The penetration test was done after a proof of concept on the first substation where we implemented the rugged COM. So for us, it was a very an important success. Okay.
So the customer is happy, I guess.
Yeah.
Because of benefits.
Yeah. And yes, with this project, the customer could find answers to its requirement, NIS, business continuity, scalability, autonomy. But we have also to consider that it could become also a benchmark for its competitors, because it could improve the company image, the company reputation, and the strength on the market. So these were the main benefits of the customers.
Great.
So what would be your message, maybe your main message, your conclusion also, and once again your key takeaway for the audience here?
We IT Core, we believe that now and in the coming years, it will be essential to have a constant monitoring of all equipment and assets connected to the network, because while we cannot think to stop the digitalization process, on the other hand, we have to do everything to guarantee business continuity and data security for our customers.